is Merle Singer, and guess what? I am here with 3 fabulous power couples. As we listen during this panel, you will find out what makes a power couple tick. You're going to find out the things that are difficult, the things that are fabulous, and they will each give you one takeaway that you can go back home and use in your relationship. So now, it's not enough that you heard about them. I will give you the opportunity to meet each one, starting with...
Hey, how you doing? I'm Philip White, and this is...
Elisha Valentine.
And we are, I guess, considered a power couple. We run a college, Zuley Technical College, to specialize in early childhood development. Love to be here. Hopefully we can give away some golden nuggets here, and we got some takeaway.
Hi, I'm Pauline Crawford Omps, and this is my husband,
Jim Omps.
And we want to share what an open-minded perspective is. So I deal with men and women getting on well, and Jim deals with entrepreneurs opening up their minds to all sorts of things.
Including entrepreneurology, which is a word my mother coined some 40 plus years ago.
So we're here to open up your minds to new perspectives.
It's all me. My name is Jeff, and this is my wife,
Jodi.
We've been together 22 years. Both of us started off with just me in business. She was my right-hand person, my support. Stayed a lot at home, took care of the kids. And then halfway on her journey, she broke out into her own business, her own identity. And today we're going to be discussing what the difficulties of that was and how we learned to keep it cool in the bedroom and the boardroom. So you're in for a treat.
Nothing there.
Hello everyone, my name is Merle M. Singer. I am the relationship miracle worker. I am a best-selling author, speaker, coach, and I work with mostly women in 3 situations. Women that are married and not so happy. Women that are single, successful, really happy, and decided, hey, I'd like to share this with somebody else. And really both men and women in the workplace that are navigating relationships that are really difficult and they have to keep the job, so what do? Now you can ask, what makes me an expert? Aside from being a best-selling author on Cracking the Relationship Code is the name of the book. I have a bachelor's and a master's degree in education with a specialty on curriculum development that I've used for my courses. I also have another specialty, and that is I've been married to my husband for 51 years.
Wow. Wow.
I deserve it.
Yes.
So to speak. And I have to tell you, you're going to ask, oh, was that all for the same man? Yes, it was. And was it all happy? Yes, it was, mostly. But there was that time in year 20 where there was a glitch. But that's a whole other story for a whole other time. Right now, we have a wonderful opportunity to hear not just my experiences, but really the experiences of 3 couples, and specifically power couples. But what do I mean by power couples? I mean couples where both people are working. Maybe they're working together, maybe they're not working together. I don't know, we're going to find out. And I've asked them each to answer 4 questions. And these questions are, so you don't have to worry. I just just want them to give a quick review of what brought them to you. And then, what's the best advantage that they have in being together? What's the one thing that's not terrific about being together? And is there something special that they could give to each of us that would help us in our lives? So let's start from the left. Okay. Pauline and Jeff.
Till I start.
Oh, step.
Well, one of the key things about our story is that we only met 7 years ago. So we were both previously married to other people, but we met 7 years ago. And if you believe that nothing happens by accident, this was just that. We met in Budapest. Do you know where Budapest is? I'm from London.
At the time, I was from Las Vegas.
And we both flew to this conference on a very cold day in November 2011, which was actually Thanksgiving Day. Not that that was a reference for me, but it was for Jim. And we met literally for 36 hours. The conference was extremely boring, and they won't like me saying that, but it seemed to be that we had to meet there. And it literally was a magical meeting. My passion is magical conversations, and we had a magical conversation over breakfast. But I came down to breakfast in the morning after the conference, and Jim was sitting in the corner of the restaurant, and I said, "Can I join you?" And he said, "Yes," even though he'd eaten the whole food, the whole breakfast.
Well, I had to go back. I had to go back for more, because the last thing you want to do is make her believe that, oh yeah, I'm just here to talk to you.
So we had a magical conversation, and out of that, to go fast forward, we spent 6 months writing to each other, 45,000 words. I then went to Las Vegas because that turned romantic. He proposed on day 8, and I said yes. And we were married in the October before the year was up from the day we met. And we married in the Little White Chapel in Las Vegas with Elvis Presley taking us down the aisle and singing a song to us.
Wow.
So I think one of the key things is that you've got to do extraordinary things to have extraordinary lives. And that was the beginning of our 6-year anniversary is next week, in fact, for our wedding. And in that 6 years, Jim's recovering from cancer. We had 2 operations. We traveled to Malaysia for 4 years. We've done extraordinary things, and now we're here. And it's still an enormous adventure.
So tell us your the business that you're working on now, and then what has been a tremendous advantage of your
Well, one more thing that I think is interesting is that we met and we had that synergy together, but we also married our specialities. So,
Well, it was fascinating. When I met her the first day during registration for that conference, and 2 words turned us kind of towards each other. She said, "What do you do?" And I said, "Oh, I'm in entrepreneurology." And she goes, "That's an interesting word." And I said, "What do you do?" And she goes, "I'm in gender dynamics." And I go, for all of the years, and I had put in 30 plus years in entrepreneurology, trying to craft something worth, that had value. And the first thing that popped in my mind was, it's that element, you know something's missing. You've got it almost, but there's something missing. And I realized, oh yeah, I wasn't considering the female resource. That's what brought us closer together. She had a dynamic that I knew I could make use of. She was fascinated by the word that my mother had created 40-some years prior.
and the whole thing comes together because both studies are about an open mind perspective. And interesting enough, our married name, Jim's name, and my second name, because I've kept my other one, is OMPS, Open Mind Perspectives. So it's not an acronym, but we've kind of tied it together. So I think that's the joy of 2 mindsets coming together, that we do work separately, but we also work together, because there's a thread that goes between the programs in entrepreneurology and the programs that I run in gender dynamics.
That's the thread that binds what we do together. Has it all been, hi, how are you? And gee, what do you think? We went to a Beach Boys concert. Let's get married. That's nice, but the road actually to marriage was interspersed with change. That's one of the. I'm not telling you anything. None of you that any of you don't know. Change is a tremendous factor. I always thought in my line that change meant, well, a change in the economy, a change in the way you're perceived by people. All changes. The one that'll get you is when you go to your doctor and he says you have stage 3 cancer. That changes everything. And those are the things that you. I'm a man, and as a man, I have the right to be a baby when I'm sick. Ask her. So I mean, the road ahead, and I think we both knew it, was going to not be as easy as perhaps we had hoped it would be. But like she said, nothing happens by accident.
So may I ask you, I understand that what was a great advantage for you was that you each had complementary skills
Correct.
and perspective.
And I tell you one thing, I remember when Jim said to me that his vision was to leave the world a better place for having been here. And it just resonated with me, even though I was specializing in something different, which was behavior and the boardroom and people, in the workplace. And his was about entrepreneurship and business. That was that single statement. It's like, yeah, we're both driven to make the world better and help people do that.
So, what one thing has been maybe more difficult as for you as a company?
I think for me, it was actually managing the ill side of it, because Jim had 2 major surgeries, which was after we got married, and we didn't know what the repercussion of that was. That was, in a way, why we went to Malaysia, to find some way to recover, but also we needed to work. And I think it was just, for me, learning how to be a wife and a nurse on occasions. And it wasn't something I had been used to. So I think it's, when you love somebody, it's love which helps you to get over that. And I believe every moment is a learning experience. But I know when the first time he was in hospital and the nurse showed me the wound that I was going to look after, I did go, oh. But I loved him, so I said, right, I just do this.
I think she got, I think the used car being buyer's remorse. She thought she was getting a low mileage husband. What she got was a husband that failed his 100,000 mile checkup.
But the good news is that Jim is cancer free. So we have made it through 6 years, and we want to take the risk to keep on going.
Good. So what one piece of advice would you give our audience that might make their future a little bit easier?
Yeah, if you could get it.
If you keep an open mind, you're going to find a lot fewer doors closed to you.
And I would say, always say hello to the morning in a bright light. Whatever happens in any day.
Yes.
Keep on smiling.
Thank you for watching EZWAY.tv. Be sure to text EZWAY to the number 55678 for updates. And don't forget to like our page on Facebook, EZWAY TV.